Hello people, welcome to my channel. I believe everyone is doing amazingly well. Right, today I have come your way with an amazing bread recipe. I know a lot of people watching their weight always struggle with what to eat during the day. So I have a lot of bread recipes that I will load on my website, so stay tuned. Yes, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do that immediately. Also press on the notification bell right beside the subscription writings, so anytime I post an amazing video like I'm going to do today, you'll be prompted immediately. Right, let me take you through my meal today, or my bread recipe today. As you can see, I have 1 teaspoon of baking powder, baking soda, and also salt. I've got 1 whole egg. I have my olive oil ready. I have some honey as well, just enough to taste. I have my oatmeal turned into flour, or oatmeal flour, and also a little bit of oatmeal that will come on top of my bread after putting them together. Right, so my kitchen robot is also ready. So first we are going to get them mixed together, our dry ingredients. So my oatmeal flour goes in. If you don't have an oatmeal flour, it's easy. Oatmeal flour is easy to just make in your home. Get your oats, blend them in a dry blender, and then yes, you get a fine smooth flour like this. Right, I'm going to put in the baking powder, the salt, and the baking soda as well. Right, so you make sure you mix them with spatula like this, or a hand whisker, to mix everything thoroughly really well. Right, so I'll put them aside, and then we get back on our wet ingredients. Yes, so I'm going to pour my olive oil in my kitchen robot. You also put in a good amount of Greek 0% yogurt, a good amount. Yes. So I've put in 3 tablespoonfuls of Greek 0% yogurt in our oil as well. Don't forget your Greek yogurt when doing this type of recipe. Right, and then the honey goes in next. You'll be putting together all the dry ingredients. Oh, sorry, all the wet ingredient. Forgive me. This is the wet. The dry has been mixed already, so the wet ingredients goes in. As I've always said, if you're working with egg, make sure you break the egg into a clean bowl. Make sure it's not damaged before you put it in your mix or whatever you're cooking. So 1 whole egg goes in as well. Take my spoon out and get everything out of it. The last thing that goes in is a good amount of almond or low fat or no fat at all milk, plant-based milk. Yes, that goes in as well. Just a good amount, like half a cup is okay. And then it's time to blend all together, or whisk all together. There we go. Yes, so now you can see that it's mixed really well to my satisfaction. So I'm going to get it out. And then mix together, or add my dry ingredients in the wets. and then put it back to get it really mixed together in a good form. Right, people, so my batter to me looks good. It's done already, so we're gonna get it out. Look how smooth and good looking consistency that it looks. Tastes amazing. So my baking pan is greased, and I have my baking paper as well. So I'm going to empty my batter into my pan. So whilst I was mixing everything, my oven was preheated on 250 degrees. So don't forget to put your oven on before you put together everything. This has to go in a very hot oven, so please take note of that. Don't forget that. I know you'll be wondering where our oatmeal, the little piece, no, our oat flakes will go. Wait, it will go on top of the bread after it's baked and ready. So thank you, stay tuned. I am going to put this in the oven now. So it's going to go in the oven for about 45 minutes. So you put your oven on 250, and when it's in the oven, you bring it down to 200 degrees. So it takes time to cook through perfectly. People, yes, so whilst our bread is baking, I am going to put together a good spread that can go along with your bread. Yes, a good healthy spread. If you have been watching my videos, you know I have another avocado recipe on there. This is also a different one, and this one we are going to use the kitchen rubber. If you don't have it, you can use your hand whisk or even the electric hand whisk. Okay, so it depends on how many people are going to use the spread. You will need 2 or 1 whole avocado. So what I'm going to do is, I'm lucky enough it's peeling off easily. Just peel off the back of your avocado. Yes, there we go. And then cut them into pieces, or even leave them like that in your whisk bowl. So yes, my avocado is in my whisk bowl. So what I'm going to do is also, before I add my vinegar and my coconut oil, I am going to put this already in the whisk machine for it to whisk a little bit. Yeah. So as it's whisking, I am going to put a good amount of my coconut oil in the mix. 2 tablespoons. Just 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in the mix as well. And also my vinegar. This is a wine vinegar. You can use any other flavored vinegar that you prefer. So this is a strong one. I'm going to use just 1 tablespoonful. So now that it's mixed well, I like the consistency. I am going to take it off. Yes, I'm going to take it off and then add, oh, this smells good, the rest of the ingredients to it. So I have 150 grams of tuna flakes as well. I'm going to add that to it. This is called the tuna and avocado spread. And then I have my spring onions that will go in later to garnish it up, and then a little seasoning. You can use any seasoning of your choice. My seasoning has salt, so I'm not going to put in my sea salt today, but my salt and pepper, good amount of it goes in. With this recipe, you can also use your hand whisk or your electric hand whisk. You can also use that as well. You don't have to always do it in the robot. So people, yes, it's looking good. This is the consistency that I'm looking for. So we are going to get it out. It's ready and it's looking amazing. Yes, this is what our tuna and avocado spread should be looking. And also the last thing that goes in is a good amount of spring chopped onions. Spring onions. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix it with my spatula. You see? Mix it together well with the spatula. See? I'm going to get it out. So yes, people, as usual, my jars are ready. And I'm going to scoop them in my jars. I'm going to scoop them. This you can keep in your refrigerator. Yeah? You can keep it for a good amount of weeks. A week or two is good. And anytime you're having your healthy bread, you can have some amount on it. Anything I do on my channel, as you know already, yeah, is very healthy. If you're trying to lose weight or in the lose weight regime, this is the kind of food you should be eating. It doesn't add anything else but keep you healthy. So on my channel, all you get, it's healthy cooking, healthy foods. So this is what you get. This is our avocado tuna spread that is going to go along with our bread. Whilst our bread is still in the oven, we have put together a spread, a very nice looking texture spread that will go with our bread. So you can try this at home as well. It depends on how many people you're doing the spread for. You can use 2 or 3 whole avocado, but with the tuna it can stay in between 150 grams and 200 grams, not too much of it. If you don't have the vinegar I used, you can always check it in the shops. It's a wine vinegar. It's very low in calories vinegar. And as usual, our coconut oil is also very healthy. You can also use olive oil. My preferred or my suggested oil for you for this recipe can also be olive oil. You can try that. And then with the salt, you saw what I did. I did put a seasoning. So seasonings has salt. Mine did have salt. That is why I didn't add the sea salt. But it depends on what you like or prefer, or what you want to taste in your spread, you can add the salt. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so very soon our bread will come out, but before then I'm going to cover this, and then we put it in our refrigerator, then we can use later. Okay, so lovely people, our bread, our oats and honey bread, or oatmeal and honey bread, is done. Look at how it's looking. It's looking amazing. It has baked through thoroughly and it's looking so good and smelling good in here. So what I'm going to do now, so I'm going to brush over with some honey. I'm doing this because it's called the honey and oatmeal, or oatmeal and honey bread. So we have to taste the honey a little bit more than normal. You see, you brush it all over, good amount. Brush it all over. Got some pieces, unwanted pieces on there. Yeah, look at how good it looks. Then our oats flakes or oatmeal goes on top. So all the measure or main ingredients should also appear even before we cut through. So when you are on a dining table waiting for your meal or waiting to eat something and you see this, immediately the name of this bread pops up before you cut through. Look at that. This looks amazing. It looks really, really good. So I'm going to leave it in here for a couple of minutes, and then I'll take it out of my baking pan on my board, and then we cut through to see the end result. Stay tuned. I'll be back soon in a minute. So people, right, our oatmeal and honey bread is done. It's been baked. It has cooled down a little bit, not too much, but it has cooled down. And then also our avocado and tuna spread is also ready to go along with it. So the moment of truth, we are going to cut a piece to see how it all went. Okay, oh look at that, it's very dense. This is what you should be looking for. I'm happy with how it turned up. It's looking amazing. Oh, look at that. You see, it's still very hot. It's very fluffy. It's not like your usual bread with all the gluten. No, this is oatmeal. It has no gluten at all, no sugar, just plant-based ingredients. Look, but look at how fluffy it looks. This is what you should be looking for. Right, so our oatmeal and honey bread is done and ready to be served to your guests or to your family. Yes, I am positioning it. I just want you to see the fluffiness of the whole thing. Right, so this is it. It's ready to eat. I'm going to spread a little bit of it on just a piece, just to demonstrate. Okay, just to demonstrate. So I'm going to cut a piece. Look at the fluffiness. Look, so you just take a piece of it. There you go, and then you can have this as lunch or even breakfast as well. So good and ready to eat. Stay tuned to my channel If you need amazing recipes that will help you maintain your weight, that will help you not to add any more kilos, or if you're watching what to eat, or if you want to eat clean, this is the kind of recipes that you should be looking for. It's amazing. You can do this with your hand whisk or your electric whisk machine. You don't need a kitchen robot. With the mix as well, you can do that in the blender if you want it extremely smooth. Yes, the blender is also good, or you can do it in your kitchen robot. This is it. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so immediately by pressing on the subscription writings, and also press on the button that will notify you anytime I post an amazing videos like today or like this. You'll be prompt immediately. Thank you. If you need programs to help you maintain your weight or lose weight, please don't hesitate to log on to our website www.getfitandeatclean.com www.getfitandeatclean.com. Stay tuned. God bless you and stay safe. Bye bye for now.